Hello everyone, it's Gengar1122 here. Welcome back to Sonic Frontiers. In the last episode, we just went through some crazy events where we're creating a supposed alliance with Eggman to deal with the enemy that we have to deal with on this island. And for this episode, we're going to start by doing our missions we have available for level 4-1. Okay, so we're finally done level 4-1. And let me tell you, that 4th Red Star Wing, that one is a pain. I had to go through many retries on that level just to get that one singular wing, because you have to jump before you get to the dash pad. Otherwise, you cannot get that wing at all. And even when you can, it's very easy to miss. I absolutely hated this level. That's how I feel on that right now. But, we have our first Chaos Emerald to go to, so I'm going to make my way there. And it looks... Oh, not these guys again. I still haven't figured out how you deal with these guys. Wait, maybe I should parry. Maybe that's what it wants me to do. That's how it had me deal with the R bosses, so maybe I'm supposed to parry. That could be it. Let's give it a try. I think that's what it wants us to do. Okay, so I think that's it. I think we're supposed to parry then get out of the way. Okay. Too bad we don't have a lot of wings, but I think that's how it wants us to do this. Okay, so that is what it wants us to do. So we're supposed to parry them away, and then you can fight them. Okay, so it's essentially just like the boss fight, so it's not that difficult, really. Okay, so we got our first Chaos Emerald. Now's a good point to make one more save here. Okay, so now question is, what do we do next? It's good we learned how to fight those specific enemies, but this is still like a little tricky because I don't know where we go next. Maybe we should... I don't know if we went there already, but maybe we should head to that little tower thing. Oh, Caterpillar, what are you? Okay, so for this specific enemy, we don't want to go too fast, so I need to be wary of that. I'll say these boss fights are difficult when you don't have a lot of wings like I do right now. We definitely need a lot more wings because we are not in good shape right now. But that caterpillar thing made me lose track. Where were we going exactly? Oh wait, we were going that way, so I guess we're going to have to go through the forest here. Oh, that thing. I am not fighting whatever that thing is. Oh, ghost. Okay. What do we do for you? Okay, this ghost thing, I don't know what it's for, but we're just going to leave a marker for now. Or, correction, I can't leave a marker because it's outside the map that we currently have. But that ghost, he's an interesting enemy. I don't know what we do for him yet, but he's a cool one though. Oh, we found a new level already. Okay. Oh, and this is 4-2. Okay, can we leave a marker on this one? I'm assuming not, though. Nope. So, in that case, we might as well do this level. I don't know how long this is going to be, but we're going to go ahead and give this level a try. Okay, so this level, I want to say it's kind of giving me, Mission Street plus City Escape vibes, honestly. Like, seriously, this level is like, kind of reminds me of Mission Street / City Escape. That's what it feels like to me. And honestly, I love the soundtrack, it's really good. Okay, so like we missed one of the wings, but that's okay. We'll come back for it. Okay, so what do we have to do in order to get everything on this? We need to clear it with S-Wing time, which is 1:15. We missed one Red Star Wing, which was at the beginning. And we also need 120 wings cleared. Okay, so I think this is doable. I'll see you once I'm done with the level for this episode, because that's where we'll most likely be done with the episode. I don't know the exact time left in the video, but it's probably gone long at the way it's going. Okay, so we cleared 3 out of the 4. We still have to clear with S-Rank, but we do have an emerald to acquire, which will be next episode. This is where we're going to end off here. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye everyone.